All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tim Vixay with my crippled friend. I'm actually doing this show down here in Bogota, Colombia. I'm sitting with one of my newest crippled friends. This is Emeison Calle from where are you from?
I'm from Colombia. My original town is Bucaramanga.
Yeah. How big is that town?
Probably 500,000
Yeah.
people.
And I'm down here for the 2000 2019 Colombia Cup. We were playing out in Chia, and we brought a squad down to play a little rugby, and I came down to get reclassified for rugby, and unfortunately, it didn't work out in my favor. But we got to play with a couple Colombians, and one of them that they gave us is Mason. The other one is
Also,
Christian. Yeah. Also, we ended up giving him a nickname this weekend, also, which means bear, because he's kind of a bear of a guy, and
can I get work guy?
it works out for him.
Yeah.
What's your nickname?
Yeah, salty, salty,
Senior Sal.
salao.
Well, I think we call you that because you've been playing the game a long time. I didn't know this, but
Yeah.
you've been playing rugby for over 20 years,
22
almost.
years.
Yeah.
22 years ago, and the first Latin American player who played the game in South Florida Rattlers.
Yeah. Yeah. Mason actually came to the U.S.
Yeah.
For how many years?
Well, I went to 1996 for playing basketball in Miami Heat,
Yeah.
and one girl saw me playing basketball, and I say hi to her. Is Brenda Cole, and she's a quad, and she told me you can play rugby, and I say what? What is rugby? And you can come with me this weekend, and I say yes, and you see me now, 20 years ago.
Yeah. What
He made introduced me in this land.
what what made you like rugby more than basketball?
Well, when I started like, I don't say if I can say this, but I started like don't hit the guys because I was too strong for the game,
Yeah.
and I don't hit the guy when I remember Charles Race. He, he's a 0.5, hit me, put me on the floor, and I say, yeah, that's gonna be.
Yeah.
And I started play rugby and I like rugby, and I say I like rugby more than basketball because in basketball you can touch, but it's a foul.
Yeah, that's.
Depends the way you touch. So
I think if I was a para, I wouldn't want to play basketball.
no,
It's too soft.
I saw one guy crying from Lakeshore Demolition long time ago. He was a 3.5, and the classifier give you a out the game, out the sport.
Yeah,
He,
he got classed out.
and one coach said, "Yeah, but you can play basketball." And I said, "I don't know why. I don't want the word F.
Yeah.
Say the word F. I don't want F basketball. I want to play rugby."
Yeah, you can cuss on the show. You can say fucking
Well,
basketball.
he say I can. I don't want to play fucking basketball. I play fucking rugby. Why you
Yeah.
keep me out the game? And at the time, the guy, I think he can play. At the
Mhm.
time, 20 years ago, 22 years ago, it was so difficult to be a 3.5.
Yeah. Well, then now, like, the league is,
Flexible.
3.5 spinal cord. He's not gonna compete with a 3.5 amputee.
No,
Zero chance.
zero chance.
Yeah.
Because paraplegic. Well, I had a paraplegic. He's a four. They call him a four, but he's a paraplegic. He plays again like Orozco
Yeah.
or triple amputee. They know how.
It's having
It having
the full abs and
Exactly.
the trunk. Yeah, it's insane.
So that's the level I love rugby. And I saw the guy crying. I say, I'm fortunate to play this game. At the time, I say, man, I'm a proud. Those
Yeah.
guys let me play in his league.
So we played on the same team this week, and unfortunately we didn't win any games. But
Sorry about that.
no, it's not your fault. It's a team. It's a team game. You know, it's not. We can't blame on any one guy. I dropped plenty of passes, and I threw away plenty of balls, and there was a lot of mistakes that were made. It was tough, but
Yeah, it's a new game for me, you know.
what? Yeah, because we never
Change
played. We never played with each
and
other.
change the rules for me, you know.
Hmm. What was your favorite part about this weekend, despite losing the 4 games? But
My favorite part when you play in the lowest points against the lowest points to South American
oh
team,
yeah,
the 3 quarters was I don't wanna. It's like the program. You part of the program, you know, but it's sometimes you gonna probably you interview the president of the United States. You don't wanna ask him so many questions. And you let him speak. I was in the bench like talk also. Also, you don't wanna play. Me don't wanna play. See, those guys say we wanna play. You say no
yeah.
because what's fine is I like show the other guys for South America how the game started a long time ago. You know,
Yeah, no, I agree.
long time ago
it-
it started for just for quad. You know,
because it was and like the low point tournaments are becoming more popular.
fun.
They're becoming more popular in the U.S. It used to be they'd only do like one a year,
Uh-huh.
and then this year there's going to be 2, and then
Wow.
hopefully maybe
One
next year
more.
we do 3, and then we were talking with some of the other teams from Chile and
Uh-huh.
some of the guys from Argentina. They said,
Uh-huh.
hey, maybe we can do this. So
Yeah.
maybe like we can do one tournament in South America
Cool.
where you invite, you have Team Colombia, you
Yeah.
got Chile, you got Argentina, Brazil,
Cool.
and Paraguay.
And the other thing I saw I like is like nobody's saw again low points, and we told the other guys, the Medellin team, hey, in the last quarter we're gonna be they afraid of you guys.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
didn't want
That's the
to.
other part I like. I was mad, but now you ask me the question, the favorite part. That's another favorite part, you know. He afraid
Yeah.
of low points.
Well, because
And the 3 last minute
so
of the game, they don't make a goal.
Yeah. So what Mason's talking about is so what we did was we ran low pointers against some of the teams. We would talk to the coaches before the game, and they'd say, okay, yeah, let's do 1/2 or whatever. And obviously our low pointers are a lot more developed, and we would dominate that aspect of the game because we didn't have the high functioning triple amps, and
Okay.
we just had like Spinal Cord and Christian, who's a double leg amp, and he's brand new to the game. So but what happened in this one game, it was the what team was it? Colombia Bay?
No,
The Medellin
no,
team.
Medellin team.
Yeah, so it was the team with the Medellin. We talked to them before the game. We said, hey, you guys want to run low points against us? We'll do it, maybe the second half. And he goes, second half, maybe just the last quarter.
The last quarter, they say.
And so we said, okay, yeah, let's do it.
That's the
and-
word, huh?
And then we played the game, right? And they
really well. We playing really well.
we played really well, and I think we really surprised them.
Fuck,
We
again?
surprised ourselves when they
Sorry.
no, that's funny. That we'll bring that up too. But we were only down by 2 at
last quarter?
at halftime. We were only down by 2, and we really should have been tied. But Senior Sal here decides to score the goal a little too early
Yeah.
and give the other team an opportunity to shoot the last goal. But he did it in the first quarter, and then at the end of the second quarter, and that was Joel, right? He yelled at you. He said, "Hey man, last goal!" And the first thing you said was, again? Fuck.
I do. But the referee gonna tell me technical foul.
Normally, yeah. No,
Normally, yeah.
in the U.S.,
it's
100%.
100%.
In
But
the
that
U.S.,
was
yeah,
my
100%.
favorite part of the tournament because I used to in Florida. They do a tournament long time ago. Well, not in Florida. in USA. I know I see the tournament because it's far away from Florida,
Yeah.
Joe saw it and at the time told me it
Oh
was
yeah.
so fun to watch.
Yeah. So we're hoping to do that, like just to kind of do the low point league, because it makes it more challenging.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of people learn from playing, because when we play low point, like I get to run with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to learn how to follow my picks.
Mm-hmm.
But if I learn how to follow my picks, now I know how to set better picks.
Uh-huh.
So then in the traditional game when I play with you,
Mm-hmm.
now I know how to set better picks.
Okay.
Yeah. But we had some good moments. I thought we we hung with Chile, and we went into overtime.
Wow.
It was close.
I get my chair broke. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's not your fault, dude. It's a loaner chair, right? And how old do you think the chair is?
Huh?
It's not even your chair.
No, no. I know how chair for play.
Yeah, and then how old do you think the chair is?
The first one.
The one you're in.
The first one was
Yeah.
probably 10 years. It was
Yeah.
a Reno, I think, or
Mhm.
Reno. And sorry for the guy for the last one. I broke the last one too.
Yeah.
I wrote his bad, and it's a new one from what the Costo, the name of the chair.
Vesco?
I think I don't know. I broke it too, man. But I broken hidden our teammate, the big boy.
Yeah.
Langosta, no Langosta.
Yeah, Langosta, Larry Porter.
I think when then I hit, we getting in warm.
Oh, you're trying to warm
I
up.
think I broke here that shit.
Yeah, that
the
happens.
guy was mad. This morning was mad with me. Mason, what you do? You move the strap or something to my chair? And I say we're going to look and I worry about because
Yeah.
and it was broke, man.
Uh,
The skinny boy broke two chairs in one 4 games.
That's like one thing that I noticed when we travel is looking at the equipment that you guys use down here, because we're so used to having like the new stuff, and
Okay.
we pop a tire, we just throw the tube away. But here you guys, patch it over and over and over.
But you know what, man? I'm happy, man, because 22, 23 years ago, I came to Colombia. I leave my chair in United States.
Yeah.
I think Spock was my sponsor at the time, and I leave the chair that I can't take my chair here because it's not rugby here,
Yeah.
And somebody told me this weekend, how you see these guys? Happy, man. It started with one player. Nate went 2 players was Juan Pablo and his Empire.
Juan Pablo Salazar.
Juan Pablo Salazar.
Yeah.
And I say, we fight too much, like talking, but you're getting older and you understand the life. And he was the second player here in Latin America who played rugby for real well in the United States.
Yeah. So Colombia is pretty much like the birthplace of
rugby
for
Latin America.
For Latin America.
Latin America, yeah.
Yeah. How was that in the early days? Like, how were you able to find other players?
It was so difficult here.
Yeah.
And because for me it was easy because all quads once it's like basketball is the king of the sport.
Yeah.
In a wheelchair. So we had a lot of tournament here in Colombia. So everybody wants to watch it, And I come from the United States, and it's like watching the crowd, because I know in the crowd, I remind the crowd is many quads and everybody in the electric chair.
Yeah. Okay.
They come and play. So, but the sport is so expensive.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
And one day I received a call from Juan Pablo. Somebody give it John Bishop give it
John Bishop.
John Bishop give the telephone. No, it's a player who play here in the United States. It's in Emeison, and he called me. I got the little book with the address in phones for the player.
The black book.
Yeah. And I give it to him.
This was before cell phones.
But I really I don't start it because I know the Empire money to this sport is too expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But Juan Pablo did, how places. I know that kind of person that wanna receive a awards for you is for
Yeah.
is for in English, for you. I know the first player I played, but they really made rugby in Latin America with the tournaments. Was Juan Pablo Salazar, and he inspired because he had money, the foundation in
Yeah.
Canales. So, uh, see, if I say I started, it's a lie, I'm a
No, no,
liar.
no. I mean, it's
I give you a punch, like,
yeah. You got it. You started the fire.
yeah,
Yeah.
with him.
You were the spark.
But
And then,
he did
yeah.
really, really, yeah, getting in love with it. This is sport getting you the first time you touch it, you can.
It's amazing.
It's
It's
amazing.
life changing. Like
Yeah.
it clicks, and then you're just like, this is something special. And then
Well, you remember those little guys from the school this weekend?
oh, it's
It's
amazing.
amazing.
Yeah, they don't even in the U.S. It's not like that.
Wow.
It's really. I mean, you get the kids out and they enjoy it, but the ones here, they like they come and they want to talk to you and
They wanna
oh
touch you.
yeah, like where are you from? Like they were always asking like oh oh you're from Estados Unidos like
Yeah.
and they say what como se llama? It's like oh
And
mi llamo es
every
Tim.
single little boy in Colombia, from every single town, since 2000, speak English.
Yeah, it's good. It's
Speak English,
it makes things easier here, like
Yeah.
especially because I mean your English is amazing. It's
Yeah. Thanks to Charlie Brown.
Yeah,
and all the
well-
guys from South Florida.
mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
shout
not-
out
it's-
shout out to Charlie Brown. I hope he's listening. No, Charlie's I like Charlie. He's
I used to understand nothing, but Charlie Brown is from I forgot the from the part of the United States speaks so fast English. Yeah, forgot.
he's from like is he from the Northeast,
I think.
like New England?
And he speaks so fast. He open his mouth and it's like maybe la Orozco. I know a little English at the time, but I live with Charlie like 6 months.
Yeah,
When I hear there are the guys from Florida who speak slow, and it's like, wow, I'm speaking English. You understand English?
yeah. People in the South speak really. That would be a good place to learn English because
Yeah.
people speak so slow. And
Slow,
yeah,
But Charlie speaks too fast.
because here, like I know a little bit of Spanish. I took 3 years in high school, and then I dated a few Latin women, and
Wow.
then wow, what do you mean? You don't believe me?
No, wow. In Colombia, when you say like I meet, it's
Yeah.
like wow. No, I don't know in English. In Colombia, it's like amazing for us,
Yeah. So I
I had a guy in my town every single weekend is with a different woman. And I just, wow.
no.
That's what wow for us. I don't know wow for you.
No, it's wow. Yeah.
Is it what?
I'm starting to pick up a little bit more Spanish, like understand it a little more. But from what Joel tells me,
Puerto Rican power.
well, yeah, from what Joel tells me, you guys shit talk so much, and like the cursing down here is like the worst he's ever heard, and that's coming from two military guys
Yeah.
who we curse a lot. Like we a lot of words are like F bombs and S bombs, but he says the shit down here is on a different level.
Different level, yeah. We are Colombians.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's even just like against everybody. Like you guys know how to dish shit out, and like
Yeah.
it's funny.
We can have no accents
Mhm.
in Spanish. We try to speak clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the school study high school or school is so difficult. If you say cut the countries, some countries cut the words,
Yeah.
the words. If you cut the words in the high school here, or the teacher not give you a good clarification, you have to see is speak clear.
Yeah.
And for example, for the part of my town I come, we speak clearly but too strong. I
Uh-huh.
don't know, like Texas,
Yeah.
they speak strong and directly and imperative.
Yeah.
from my stay here in Colombia.
Yeah, it's interesting, like the accents, because
Yeah.
we're down here with a Puerto Rican family,
Uh huh.
but even then they say sometimes like they're like I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But
And we speak too fast.
you think so?
Yeah.
Faster than Puerto Ricans?
Yeah. In my town, yeah.
Yeah.
Here is they speak too clear and too what you smart Spanish
Yeah.
in Bogota.
Were you there when Liani went off on the ref?
Liani,
Yeah, Joel's esposa.
when I was in United States.
No, just like yesterday. The ref, the black ref,
Oh, we
when
get in
she
a fight.
yeah, and she went off on him in Espanol.
Well, I was respect your team, and it was my team. I kick out the tournament
Yeah,
because I don't like that. I don't like when I invited you to my home. I want you to invite you space. That I run in the United States.
yeah,
Inviting the space. And if I invited, it's because you're my friend, and you come to show me, like in rugby, and like we play in the low points, you teach. I say the guy, fucking enjoy the game, man.
yeah,
Fucking enjoy. Yesterday you told me some shit. Now you told me some shit. Just fucking go enjoy. It's the image of Colombia right here, man.
yeah,
Shut up. I told the guy you're gonna kill me. So also say, Mason, slow down a little bit because also people from town or state also is the most what you call it in English. I don't find the word right now, but it's the respect the people.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
Is you see also is
yeah. No,
not
he's
like me, no.
no. Also, is a very
Yeah.
like how old? He's only 22.
27.
20. Oh, he's 27. But he's got very good like manners.
If you just speak
And
with also, he
very
speaks
polite.
Spanish,
He's
polite.
Is that what you're looking for? Polite.
Polite
Yeah.
and elegant and respect other people.
Yeah.
It's the most pastor is people is so respect
Yeah.
the other people. Pastor is another word here.
Yeah. I don't know what
So
like.
he said me, hey Mason, just
Okay.
the roof right now.
Yeah. That's kind of like
But I was angry because it's the image of my country.
Ah, right.
It's
yeah.
the image.
Yeah.
But the
It's-
guy is so rude. The child, the things yesterday. So it's
Yeah.
like, I said also, you feel the hate.
Do you think that's a big misconception about Colombia?
Yeah.
Because I think that people here are amazing.
Well, it's like we talk about it, and I don't care if people from Medellin listen the program. I don't care. People from Medellin or from Antioquia is make us everybody see us about people, and the other Colombian learning.
Yeah.
Well, like when you having your family a bad apple, and you learn for the bad apple. So we had it started with Pablo. I know the kind of guy that put a son a finger and try to nobody see it. No, I'm so clear. I'm
Yeah.
clear. So started with Pablo and the bad image. Wow.
Yeah.
But when you can hear, you see another people, working people.
Absolutely.
Working.
Yeah, just-
Working.
Well,
And
it's even like today, just very like patriotic because
Patriotic.
there was the big football game on,
yeah.
and you see everybody wearing jerseys,
Yeah.
and you
The-
watching
the-
the
the-
game, and
No matter what kind of people you are, but the more the workers people.
mhm.
This teacher you have it original is probably six, 60 or $70,
Yeah,
and the minimum in Colombia, the salary minimum in Colombia is $220. That's
yeah,
it. And people buy it. You work 1 month for $200, and you buy the teacher.
yeah,
But But you have to come here, if I tell in Colombia is like today we live in peace and you go out the
Yeah.
street today, we know got this the slalom
No, I think it's it.
you
This
saw so
trip.
many most people working, not
So
everybody's
yeah. So this is my second time in Colombia, and this time we're in Chia, and or Madrid.
Chia.
Madrid and Chia, and it seems a lot more safe. When we were in Bogota,
Bogota is
but
strong.
just seeing the armed security and everything,
And it's a bigger city.
it kind of throws you off. But it is a bigger city.
10 million people.
But then you think about like even in the U.S. with like Chicago, New York, there's parts of like Houston that's kind of like dangerous.
Yeah.
It's no different. I don't feel. But then it just gets a bad rep because people are like, "Oh, are you going to?" People always ask me like, "Why are you going to Colombia?" Like, it's dangerous. Everywhere's dangerous.
No go Medellin.
No, go to Medellin.
No, go Medellin.
Is that just because they're a bunch of pussies and they didn't want to? They didn't want to run low pointers against us.
I wanted, all the men from Medellin through the sea, leave the women's.
Yeah, I'd be all right with that.
No, in Medellin is a nice people. I have a nice people, but this weekend we had the assos.
Yeah,
And
it's okay.
Is the once again? Is the image?
The thing is they.
The image.
Yeah, I understand. They have to
If
save
you go
face.
out United States, is the image of United States in your back and your shoulders.
Yeah.
So that's it.
What are some misconceptions about like people from the U.S.?
Well, like I told you, since the 2000, since 2000, like example, my daughter is 18, just turned 18 1 month ago, 2 months ago, and she speaks perfectly English. She writes perfectly English. She with his friends, they speak only in English.
Yeah.
In is for I come from a town, 500 people is nothing.
Yeah.
In this
No,
world.
that's pretty amazing.
You saw the little boys here. They want to speak English.
Yeah. Yeah, the little children that were at the games, they'd come
And-
up and ask
And
questions.
and we know like different like we are patriotic,
Yeah.
but the only friend United States have in Latin America is Colombia.
You think?
Believe me, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I see a American, my daughter or a child see American here is respect, because we feel safe.
Yeah.
We feel safe because Colombia had too many enemies, because we a friend of United States, but we are going with the right way, right way. Let's talk. I'm gonna talk outside the sport.
Yeah, that's fine.
We have enemy right now is Venezuela, who threaten us. They threw us a bomb and kill us, the president of Venezuela.
Yeah.
You know,
So what's amazing is
and we're not afraid of that because I born in war. So
well in
there.
the U.S. we don't really hear a lot about what is going on. Do you want to just give a little brief background story, like what's going on in Venezuela right now?
When I usually went to Venezuela.
You've been?
I traveled all the places here, not all the places. From my town, we at the border, like 3 hours, 4 hours from the border.
Yeah.
12 minute fly, because it's a mountain.
Yeah, it's up and down.
It's 5 hours. If you fly, in the town is 12 minutes.
Yeah.
The car to go from my town to the airport is 20 minutes. Until you carry it, like an hour.
Yeah.
In 12 minutes, you in the border of Venezuela, Cucuta. The problem in Venezuela is his people. They reach one of those richest countries in the world.
Yeah.
They got oil, best oil of the world. They have those things for cell phone. The material.
Yeah.
Is
like
black. It's super expensive.
Oh, are you talking about silicone?
It's like that. It's like they make
For the
that
chips.
for the chips, isn't it?
Yeah, silicone.
Well, it's more expensive than gold. They got the more gold of the world means. So the people of Venezuela, or the governments of Venezuela is down to 50 years ago. They down, 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 down. If you're from Colombia or United States, you see the this is going down.
Yeah.
It's not the this president or the last president. No, it's down long time ago. People don't allow to work.
Yeah.
The state give you everything. They no got like Nike make in
You talking
the
about like the factories?
factories.
Yeah.
They buy
Like
everything.
textile
Everything
factories.
from Venezuela is from United States. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
So
Cars.
so they import
food,
everything.
Everything. So if you import too much, you not make nothing. You broke.
Yeah.
So that's the real truth, you know. Plus, they follow those presidents have fantasies in his brain. So that's happening in Venezuela. People doesn't like to work. You see people here in the street, they selling and begging for money.
Yeah. Well, everything. I mean,
Everywhere.
they sell like even ice cream and
They doesn't like to
goods
work
and-
like here in Colombia. We are like United States because we're learning from the United States. That's it. We're not learning from another country. You know, I gotta be fight here sometimes. You know, like I say earlier to you, I nobody, but I understand the world. You know.
Yeah. No, I think you probably have one of the most unique lives ever because you get to you've got to experience a lot of things.
Yeah, I see. I've been in love with
Because
United States.
you lived in the U.S. for how many years?
Yeah, I getting in. Well, we went to in 93, 94, 96. Sorry, 93, 94, 95, 96. Playing basketball, but just back and forth with the Colombian team.
Yeah.
And I started living for 7 months or 6 months in Valdosta. I remember.
Oh, in Florida.
Florida, in Valdosta. And well, I live in South Florida, but my first rugby tournament was seriously in Valdosta.
Yeah.
And I played basketball and rugby.
Where's
Yeah.
your favorite place in the U.S.?
My favorite play in U.S. Charlie take me for vacation to visit with his family.
Yeah.
It's in San Florida, but it was a amazing place. It's so peaceful, close to the house of Charlie was like this is the beach.
Yeah.
And it's high.
Oh, it's on a cliff.
The cliffs. You know,
Yeah.
that's my favorite place. You know.
Yeah.
I saw Bambi's and I went to fish with his father.
Ah, right.
And it's in winter. It's like you can see almost nothing. It's
Yeah,
like,
and the
it's
weather's
different to me.
The weather's nice year
Maybe
round.
we went to Philadelphia to another place, but it's the same.
Yeah.
Come here to Bogota, you know. It's
Yeah, Philadelphia is still.
But Philadelphia have one place, but
Yeah.
I like that when the Charlie take me for vacation. Nice,
Mhm.
really nice.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I own a house and it's on I don't know if it's a metric conversion, but it's on 8 acres.
Wow.
So it's good property.
Big.
And it's in the woods and
The
it's
woods.
surrounded by trees and it's just peaceful.
Well,
I got a big yard and
When I first started with talking with Charlie, he said me, "Where is your favorite favorite place to live, Mason, for you?" Well, I wanna buy apartment in the middle of New York.
really, oh, good luck.
That's what I say. But because I got the pollution,
Yeah.
But when he take me with his parent house, I fell in love with that. And Charlie, I hate neighbors.
Yeah.
That's where I live here. I hate neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now I hate neighbors
Hey.
because I love loud music. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, where I live, I have.
But at the time, I was living in the middle of New York. I say,
Oh,
Charlie.
no, I went to New York for the first time because
Mm-hmm.
the U.S. is so big. There's a lot of people that they don't even ever. Like I said, before I got hurt, I had only been to 5 states, all on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
I never went east, so
Okay.
I've never been to Texas. I never went to New
Mm-hmm.
York, never went to Chicago, and now I've been almost everywhere.
Cool.
I just have like the
Sport make
northeast.
you travel.
Yeah, it's the sports, just
Like
meeting
me, I'm poor,
people.
but I travel with because the sport pay for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the no, I went to New York and I just was like, this place is just kind of dirty.
Dirty.
I don't, and I always thought, yeah, maybe like I enjoy it and everything, but no, I was just like, I can't live in a
New
city.
York is for New Yorkers.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't live in a big city, you know. It just I need the space. You know what I mean?
I hear a song from guy from uh, Bahamas.
From Alabama.
No, Bahamas.
Oh,
The island,
Bahamas.
the
Yeah.
island Bahamas. He's a American woman.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
away from me.
Lenny Kravitz.
But he got a new song. He's New York, and I say, what a guy from Alabama who is a paradise wants to live in New York.
Right?
Right now, I say no because I used to be the way he think. I don't know if you just listen to the song New York from Lenny Kravitz.
I haven't heard it. No.
Here.
Oh yeah, no, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, you have to check it out.
Um,
But it's my favorite. One of those my favorite song.
yeah.
I had. I grew in a white neighborhood. My town is building by Germans.
Oh yeah.
So it's some white people. It was 7,000.
It's old Nazis or
I don't know right now. No.
possible,
Possible.
maybe. I hear the stories.
Yeah, here.
Here in Argentina and
In no,
Bolivia,
no Nazis here in Argentina and Chile.
Chile. Yeah, that's what I hear.
If you talk, you introduce in Chile. If you are military.
Yeah,
You
I was in the
recognize
Marines.
the signs. If you see those what they call in English the from military who have that like Nazi have like this part of when the start goes if you are general or
Oh, like the rank?
see
Yeah.
but it's like Nazis.
Oh yeah.
If you connect your cell phone in Chile, the telephone, the everything is from Germany.
Yeah.
Even the economy.
Huh.
That's yeah. Go Chile and
Yeah.
in this Emeison is right.
No, I haven't.
The most impact of Germany was in Chile. They're still Germans.
Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Chile next year at some point.
And
So
when you
I'll
plug
try to-
or when you plug your cell phone, the electricity.
Oh, the power
the
plug
the
is
power plug.
same as German.
The system is all German.
Interesting.
If you
Yeah.
see a military, it just put a picture of all Germany.
Oh,
Oh,
you're saying that the
dress,
symbols and the
symbol
yeah,
is
the
Germany.
uniform is the same.
To me, is the most impact of Germany was Argentine, but they come to Chile
Huh.
and its impact. The economy,
Yeah.
all the economy is. I think his accountant is from accountant. No, the guy who you pay taxes in the United States.
You talking about like the IRS?
Yeah, when you pay taxes, you need a guy who take.
Oh
care of
yeah,
your
yeah, account. Yeah.
accounting. The accounting or the and the economist guys is from
From Germany. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
it's you'll see. You'll see.
Ah, I believe you. I
You'll
believe
see,
you.
You'll see.
Um,
I'm not a dumb boy, so sometimes like
where all have you been in South America?
well, last year I played a month in Argentina.
Yeah, what town?
La Matanza La Matanza is like the biggest neighborhood of Argentina.
Where is that?
It's outside of Buenos Aires.
Oh, okay.
La Matanza is Islam, another country inside the country.
Yeah. No, I went to Buenos Aires 2016.
Wow, beautiful.
We stayed in Tigre.
Ah, Tigre.
Yeah. But then when we went in
Colombia neighborhood.
Yeah, you think? Is it?
The-
Oh.
Pro, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't we
El
didn't
Tigre, el Tigre belong to Colombians.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That's a neighborhood.
Yeah.
They
No,
had a
yeah.
team too, a soccer team.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed there and we played I don't know if you are familiar with the area, but there's a casino.
No, I'm
In
familiar
the-
there.
Okay. Yeah, we played just around the corner at the old gym. But we had a good time.
Yeah, Argentina.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Argentina is awesome.
Beautiful to me. It was 8 months in Magic.
Yeah. Where else have you been?
Well, I'm in Chile.
Chile,
Chile,
Santiago.
Santiago. Good wine.
Yeah.
And I went to Uruguay, Brazil, because when I started in '90s, I was in the national team of basketball,
Yeah.
and so we fly those time. And Panama, in Ecuador, Venezuela several times. I used to play the league. Ecuador. I never been in Peru.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
I wanna
hosting
go Peru.
they're hosting the World Cup or the
Pan American.
sorry. Yeah, exactly.
I never been. Well, I last year when I can return to my home from Peru,
Yeah.
I stayed like one night in the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
That's-
That doesn't count.
No count.
Doesn't count for you.
No count for me.
See, for me that counts, but no, I understand. You
No.
want to go out and like
Yeah, I wanna go out.
go see like Machu Picchu.
Wow, I wanna see.
Yeah. They do it now. They have accessible tours.
Yeah.
I don't know how expensive it is, but
I think cheaper.
probably. But maybe we can.
But I'm afraid of the mountains. I live in the mountain, but I'm afraid of the mountains.
Yeah. What scared you? The animals?
Well, I used to do downhill.
Skiing?
Downhill
Or just
in those
the
wheelchair like
mountain bike.
mountain bike.
Is it a hand cycle or no?
No, and
Just a wheelchair.
the wheelchair, and I almost kill myself.
So
I do
you go-
parachutes too.
So you go downhill in just a regular wheelchair, but with big tires.
Big tires in front, and
Yeah.
you do downhill, and I almost kill myself. So I'm afraid of mountains.
Yeah, no, there was a buddy of mine. He's I think he's originally Peruvian,
Peruvian.
but he set up an accessible tour of like
Oh,
Machu
cool.
Picchu.
I wanna see Machu Picchu.
Yeah, or even just like what's the Naztec lines?
The Nazca, those.
The
for
the lines.
deserts?
No, in the lines. That's in Peru, right?
I don't know.
It's like the lines and the fuck. I wish I could look it up. It's like
I saw like they have a sign.
Yeah.
In the desert.
yeah, it's kind of like signs, and then, they'll be like they'll have
Yeah, in the desert.
strange figures.
In
and-
the desert.
yeah, I think they're called like
But only you can see it from if you fly.
Yeah, I think it's called like the Naztec lines.
Nazca line,
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of like ancient history in the
It's,
area.
they I think NASA is studied long time ago.
Yeah.
Peru.
Well, what's amazing is like they still, even in like parts of like Brazil, it's unexplored.
Yeah.
That like the parts of like the Amazon that nobody's ever gone to.
There are people they know the civilization. They live
Yeah.
there and they don't want to touch it.
Yeah, well, there's people in Colombia too, right, where they're still kind of tribal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are explored our Amazon. We had a
Mhm.
boy who explored our Amazon.
Yeah. Have you been there?
No, I've never been there, but I want to go because I had a friend in wheelchair. He's from Amazon, and his family had a hotel. Right
Hotel.
hotel down there. It's in the middle of the jungle,
Yeah.
but you think about it, it's the jungle, and Amazon is too big.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then like all the bugs.
You're in a wheelchair where you run.
Yeah.
You have to run in where you run.
Nowhere.
You see this week where you're running here, and the car crash you.
Yeah.
Can you imagine it? I mean,
I just think about the bugs.
the
you
bug,
know,
me too.
Yeah. Or the
Well,
snakes.
I almost died with the fucking bugs, and that's when I stopped playing sport 5 years.
Really? You stopped playing because
Zika.
you got Zika?
but I got the first one. It's chikungunya.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I sent you a picture. And I was like,
It's from a mosquito.
I was 80 pounds.
Shit.
40 pounds. Like,
Wow.
And kind of like 40 pounds.
Wow.
40 kilos.
Okay.
40 kilos.
Yeah, that's still pretty light.
Right, like
Yeah.
this, I have holes, dude.
Oh, fucking hey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got bit by mosquito, I think, yesterday.
Yeah, I hate mosquitoes and I am. Yeah, they almost kill me.
That's insane. So
It's
for
more strong than Zika.
Yeah. So for 5 years, what'd you do?
Pray.
Yeah.
Pray to God. My daughter was afraid. My son.
How long ago was this?
5 years ago.
It was only 5 years ago?
6 years ago,
Yeah.
they give me a Zika. Well, chikungunya is more strong than Zika.
Yeah. Wow.
What chikungunya was further than Zika.
Wow.
Mutate to Zika.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was dying, you know.
Yeah.
The guy from I can't even throw the ball of basketball like.
Because it's just no muscle.
No, I send you a picture.
Yeah. No, do that.
I post in because I'm open person.
Yeah.
I post in so everybody, you know, why you post that picture? Because it's part of it's a time of my life, you know.
Yeah.
You know, always beautiful. You know, always you. I think Facebook is for the history you like, you know.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I gotta take a fucking piss.
Go, man.
Let me. I'm gonna put this on pause and I'm gonna go fucking take a leak.
Go.
Do you work now?
Yeah, I work in my car. I'm like illegal transportation.
Oh yeah, actually.
The pirate.
Can we
Gotta hear the pirate?
Can we talk about this?
Yeah, like I say, I'm open.
Let me throw these headphones on, but yeah, let's.
You know what is my favorite movie? Furious and Faster.
Fast and Furious.
Yeah, because I have to fight with the police. What do you call the police to give you a ticket?
Yeah.
Faster and Furious.
Right on.
Illegal, working illegal.
No, so yeah, when we met, I asked you that. I think I asked you that. and
You asked me.
You told me. Well, okay, so what exactly do you do?
Well, I got my car.
Yeah.
And it's the bus line, you know, from one neighbor to the downtown of my city, Bucaramanga. I translate what is Bucaramanga in Indian town. We not gonna change. My government and my ancestors not wanna change the Indian name. It's Bucaramanga. But if we change with the law, or I don't know, it's one law we have to change to Spanish.
Yeah.
But we don't want to. It's Bucaramanga. Punto. That's it. But if we change it, it's beautiful city.
Yeah.
It's like a paradise. So I transport people from one neighborhood to the downtown because it's more faster than bus. Yeah, and I take only 4 passengers.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. Pirate. We can't hear pirate. Pirate transportation. So I'm so illegal.
Yeah. That's just interesting that they make that illegal.
But I had to, like I said, Colombian works too much from 24 hours a day. But I had to work something that's what I started to playing too.
Yeah.
Because sport no give me money.
I guess the good thing about that is like you're self-employed, so you're able to take time off to come do sports and.
Yeah, I don't have time.
Because it's like, what else? What other options are there for you to do? You know.
In Colombia for a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You saw those guys in a wheelchair selling candies in the red.
In the streets, yeah, just kind of. But at least they're doing that, you know.
But it's work.
Yeah, because in the U.S. you see it a lot, like on the street corners, where they just kind of stand and they just hold the sign, you know, and they say, hey, you know, help, just give me money.
You know, the most guys from the Colombian rugby team come for the street.
Yeah.
They begging for money in the street, and Moises and but probably they're gonna kill me, but I don't care, you know.
Well,
those guys begging for money at the red line.
And that's kind of
that's the fight with Juan Pablo.
Yeah. I agree.
Because I don't know what the president of the United States, I think Abraham Lincoln, say, how can be rich if my neighbor is poor?
Yeah.
I think that was Abraham Lincoln or some president of the United States.
I don't think.
How can be rich if my neighbor is poor?
Yeah.
So I tell once to Juan Pablo because he's the mole of Juan Pablo,
Mm-hmm.
but he's the more richest part. So there's those guys begging for money in the red lines, you know. It's like, Juan Pablo, how come you be rich if your neighbors are poor? He getting mad at me, man. But I love the guy, you know.
Yeah.
With it's like me, like you told me in the game, or before the game, or after the game. But we're still friends. Like you and the Puerto Rican, I'm seeing you.
Yeah.
Like you and the Puerto Rican guy,
Mm.
we call him the nickname the Puerto Rican Power.
Puerto Rican power. Yeah,
But
Joel.
that's my job. I work in my car, and I fight with the traffic police and the normal police and the bosses. But I know how nothing I can do more.
Yeah.
I'm 46.
Yeah.
If you're in Colombia, 46, even if you're able-bodied, you can. They don't use you for everywhere, for every single work.
Yeah.
If you don't worry when you join here in Colombia, how you hand, do your everything, you get in 45, 40, and they don't use you for work. That's my country.
And you only have one daughter?
No, I have my daughter. I got my son, and I got a more than my son. I not procreated, but
It's
I
like
take
a-
him for 1 year. only.
Yeah.
His mother died in motorcycle accident.
Kind of like an adopted son.
Yeah, but
Or
it's
someone
more,
that you
it's
just
more
take-
than my son. I told my original son is this guy is more than you guys.
Yeah.
You my blood. You have to take care of this guy. You know.
Yeah.
He's 12 now.
12. How old is your son?
My little son is 4 years old.
Oh, okay.
He's like the Puerto Rican guy. You know.
Oh yeah, little Elijah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's had a good life. Elijah. He's got to travel so
Bam,
much.
bam, bam, bam.
And then this the love that he gets from the parents, and then he becomes every person he meets becomes his uncle.
Yeah.
Or his aunt.
He tells you uncle.
Yeah, he calls
Uncle
me
Chino.
he calls me Tio Chino.
Tio Chino, yeah,
Yeah.
I know. He's good.
I don't think he knows my real name.
No,
I think he just calls me Chino.
Chino, yeah.
But
But it's like that's my family. I'm separate.
yeah.
Well, my last wife died, so
Do you do you,
that the other girl, we never live, but she getting pregnant, and I'm responsibility.
Yeah.
So responsibility.
do you you don't live by yourself, right? Who do you live with?
Well, I went to Spain.
Yeah.
For play basketball and work. One friend of mine gave me a change for 1 year, and he gave me a change only for playing and pay me 500 euro,
Yeah.
and I find a job, and it's become like surprise to me. I work for IBM.
IBM? Yeah, my mom.
Industrial investment machine.
My mom used to work for IBM.
Yeah, I work for it. Because I speak English, no, so.
Your English is fine.
But I getting work in the call center,
Yeah. Okay.
so they pay me 1,100 euro plus 500. So for 1 year,
That's good.
That's my friend. I play basketball. You see, Mason play in Spain, not because I'm a good player. I got a friend.
Yeah.
So he gave me the chance for 1 year, and I made from my own home.
All right.
So I buy a home. That was
Yeah.
home, not for me, for my child,
Okay.
for my daughter.
And do you live by yourself now, or this still with the family?
No, I live with my daughter,
Yeah.
my oldest daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But she is more in his mother home, you know.
Yeah.
But it's her home.
Yeah.
Not mine, you know, okay.
You say that, but it's home ownership's a good thing, man. Like it's I'm really happy that you're able to like kind of claim a piece of land because not a lot of people get to do
No,
that.
no. I growing up like that with my mother.
Yeah.
In Colombia, like I said at first, Colombia is got about people, a lot about people in rent rooms.
Yeah.
And my mother getting almost violated,
Rape.
right?
Yeah.
Right is the name.
Rape. Yeah.
And in almost in several houses by the owner of the house. But she's with the farmer of Santander. Never find a girlfriend from Santander.
Mhm.
She kick you.
Yeah.
My mother was because she died 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
But
that.
I remember, living in Colombia, renter.
Yeah.
You rent in a room. It's difficult for a woman.
Oh, I bet.
So
Yeah.
I say when my daughter born, she not gonna live it like that. If I has to be whatever I has to do,
Yeah. To
whatever
protect
I
her.
has to do, maybe she understand now
Yeah.
because she's so young. But someday she understand.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. She's
Yeah.
a pretty smart girl. So.
No, because I'm both of my parents were refugees from Laos. They left Laos in 1978 when the communists took over.
Wow.
And then
It's in La Venezuela in the comments.
yeah, and they were in a refugee camp in
Wow.
Thailand for 2 years.
Difficult for a woman.
Yeah, yeah. Well, she also was one of 5 sisters, and then just my grandmother, so just their mother, because my grandfather, my mom's dad, he was a Chinese Thai businessman who did business in Laos, but once the communists took over, they kicked out all the foreigners, so they got separated. So when they went to Thailand, it was just her 4 sisters, my mom, her 4 sisters, her mom, and then her mom's older brother. And then that's who she ended up. She came to the U.S. with her uncle, and then her mom and her other 4 sisters, they ended up going to Australia. So I have a whole family in Australia, and then just my mom, and I call him my grandpa because I never got to meet my grandpa. They both of them died before I was born. But my dad, my real dad, he divorced my mom when I was I think like 6 or 7 years old. And then it's just me, my brother, my mom for the longest time. My mom remarried, but just growing up with that like immigrant lifestyle, because when I grew up, like we weren't really rich. I mean, we were okay, we were comfortable, especially by U.S. standards. We were probably pretty well off.
Like I said
Colombia.
to also, you feel the hate.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. You feel the hate.
Yeah, but yeah,
fine.
I grew up, from humble beginnings and from almost nothing. My mom, she came to the U.S.
It's difficult.
She didn't speak English and had almost no money, and that's why I always like coming to tournaments like this, because it's not about, for me, it's not about winning or losing, because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
We didn't win a single game, but if I can come and I can help, just play and show someone like how to pick or how to be a better rugby player,
or the volleyball or the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like yesterday, we were packing all our stuff, and I had some old, the straps, some old ones that I was probably gonna just throw away when I get home, but I just said, just go over to the Chile team, and I gave it to Chile, and I had some extra gloves.
Yeah.
I just said, here, you guys could probably
That's
use
rugby.
this. Yeah.
That's rugby.
And it's just.
You know what is rugby here in Colombia?
What's that?
Because American players,
Yeah.
they give us old shirts, old tires.
Yeah.
I remember Dave. If Dave see.
Oh
this,
yeah, Dave Mengen.
I
He's
say
I
hi.
used to play with him in Vegas.
Well, he gave us gloves and the tires. I
Yeah.
remember we went to Mexico with the Tenampa bar. Sorry.
Yeah.
He said this is the a Elvis Presley Mexican.
Yeah.
But they support us
Yeah,
with
he's a great,
tire, with
great.
gloves, with axles,
Yeah,
and
great person.
that's maybe people don't understand the history of rugby in Latin America. It's between Colombia and in most United States.
Yeah.
Because I remember the first thing I came here to United States, bodyguard for everywhere,
Yeah.
from the embassy. It's like this is the space for the United States. A big man from the United States come from the and the first those rhino chairs
Yeah.
the embassy of the United States give us to us.
Yeah. No, it's
So most people don't understand,
that and
the
that's
volleyball or United States.
the that's what I'm hoping to do with like the Oscar Mike team
Cool.
is because a lot of us we got hurt while we were serving in the military, so we we're pretty well off when we get taken care of, and the the hospital for the veterans, they provide equipment for us
Equipment.
a lot. I mean, Joel, he's still kind of a newly injured, but he's been able to get the rugby chair he wants, and even with me, like I get like my hand cycle, rugby chair. I can get I have a off-road a power chair that's got tracks, so it's like a tank.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's like I appreciate getting all that stuff, but then I have realized it's like what you were saying. How can I be rich if my neighbor's poor?
Yeah.
So I always try to give back, and when we go on trips like this, I always try to save. When I came here, I don't know if you saw see that big bag, the
The
big duffel
military bag.
Yeah, I had that full of tires and gloves and tape and.
Yeah,
it's,
I hear my national coach say thank you for the gloves, for the tires.
Mhm.
In school,
Yeah, it's just it's my kind of way of just giving back and paying it forward, because the sport to me, it's just changed my life.
Definitely.
Been able to.
People who touch rugby, like me, because I used to play for the biggest. I can at my time I can play for the biggest team of the United States. Everybody say Mason, come to here, come to here, come to here. And my first supporter was Bill Allen, rest in peace. And I can for a chain, like international open like this weekend, and I broke his legs.
Oh.
My God, I hit it. But at the time it was, we playing these chairs,
Yeah, yeah.
But he
The
only
everyday chairs.
tied his knee here, no, he not tied here.
Oh, you hit
And I
him.
hit it, and the ambulance came, and I was like, wow. All my team say, Mason, why you do that? Why you not sick? Man, I can't stop the chairs. That's the truth.
Yeah, it's whenever we
It's sad
play,
that part,
I never try to hurt anybody.
Me too.
It's never intentional. Like, you might get mad, you might want to hit him, maybe like spin, but it's like
It's part of the sport.
I don't want to see anyone get hurt. You
Yeah.
know, as intense as it is, but it's just like.
But Bill at the time, I don't know. I don't remember why he. By a letter.
Yeah.
Write me a letter.
Oh yeah.
Write me a letter. Thank you for broke my boss legs. No, I took one. But it was a great vacation. I was like 7 months out of work fishing because he was a like fishing.
Fishing. Yeah.
And this letter is Mason. I want you play for Miami Heat.
Okay.
But that's the great lives,
Yeah.
That's Bill. Rest in peace.
Did you like Miami?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
It's probably great because everyone there like speaks Spanish
Well, I never been in Miami.
You were in
Living in Miami, just
Valpostra.
Charlie take me for a beer like you tonight,
Yeah.
or yeah, take me for a beer. But live in Miami. No, I used to live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Oh yeah.
Who you have to speak English.
Yeah, yeah.
You in West
But
Palm Beach has to speak
I got
English.
a friend that lives there. He's actually he's his family's Colombian.
Oh really?
Yeah, Carlos Leon.
He's in wheelchair.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
He's
know.
a
I have a
Paralympic.
long time, man.
Yeah, he came up with us 2 years ago to Bogota, and then he was a Paralympic thrower.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was I think I want to say discus.
Disco?
Yeah, discus.
Maybe I know, but
Yeah.
because our sport community, Paralympic sport community, is so small right now.
Did you ever make any of the Paralympics?
Here?
Yeah, for Colombia.
Yeah, I go weights because the doctor say I can do weights again.
Yeah.
And probably he's gonna be a one or three medals in next Paralympics.
No, I'm talking about you. Have you ever been to the Paralympics?
No.
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 Yeah. You just played on a couple of the national teams.
We went to Pan American Games only.
Yeah. What year was that? And where?
Brazil.
Okay.
Brazil. No, sorry, Venezuela.
Venezuela. Yeah.
Venezuela, yeah, but I do race.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
What other sports have you played?
I started race because we don't have basketball chairs.
Mm-hmm.
We had those Everex, Everex, the hospital wheelchairs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So everybody has his own wheelchair. We building a race chairs.
Yeah.
Coach, I was like, I play sport for 8 year old or 9 year old.
Yeah.
So no, Mason, you have to do. But I want to do basketball. No, it's only race chair. You want it or not? So I went to Pan American game in race to race 100, 200, and 400 meters. And or not our coach, the guy, the director, to put you. Bueno, some guys say put me in 10,000 and marathon, 5,000, 10,000 and marathon.
And had you ever?
And those guys from marathon put you in five.
Have you ever?
It was wrong, because
have you ever
at the
pushed
time-
that far?
No, I just put 100, 200.
Yeah, yeah.
And he put me in marathon, so we get in. The gloves is different.
Yeah, yeah.
We get in like scars in the hands and everything. And one girl from United States is a Brenda Lennox, I think. I don't remember her name.
I don't.
Kateri Kurter.
I
He
don't
was the
recognize.
physiotherapeutic of the United States.
Okay.
He started crying to see us and support us.
Yeah.
That's my part in race. Then I do slalom.
Yeah. It's
You
like
saw about Rose.
it's like
you're
an
a
obstacle.
professional in slalom.
Yeah.
You are a gold medal.
The slalom it's like a wheelchair obstacle course, right?
Obstacle course.
Yeah. Yeah, we do that at the veteran wheelchair games.
Oh, cool.
But I wish it was more popular because
More
it's fun. It's challenging.
I think no. If people don't want to be a sport, the slalom has to be for a wheelchair starters
Yeah.
to have like skills.
Yeah. Well, it certainly, I mean, like, it's helped me because, when we travel, we get so spoiled in the U.S. because the roads are not, for the most part, the roads are nice. You got the curb cuts, the sidewalks. And then now here, it's like sometimes you have to go in the street and you got to wave off traffic and the curb cuts might be steep and you have to jump off a curb and it's.
And so sometimes you don't find nothing.
Yeah. And sometimes you just,
The first time I met you, I told you in the boat, welcome to the third world.
Oh,
That's
not my first time,
Maybe you feel in 100 million building, but still the third world.
Oh, it's
To us,
it's not the first time that I've been out of my bubble, because that's what I told Brad
Right.
and Will. They had never traveled outside the U.S. So I told them, I said, hey, you're gonna get outside of the first world bubble, like, because you've lived in a bubble your whole life,
Yeah.
but like this is the real world. Like, this is the bubble that we live in the first world, in the U.S. and in Europe. It's like maybe 20% of how people live, but I think 80%
Yeah.
is like it's like this. There's
For a
nothing wrong with
for a
it.
wheelchair is difficult here.
It is, I can't even imagine.
Because people don't think. Well, well, yesterday I was 5 in a car.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody told you. You're like, what? 5?
Yeah, I
Stop
heard.
the fucking. You hear?
I heard you telling the story to Joel. You're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
What
Like,
the fuck?
you threw your juice at it.
Yeah, because it's 5. Well, see the store, the little store when you drink coffee,
Yeah.
and everybody knows me. So Mason, stop the car because they feel safe. All quads. Okay. And the guy is like almost put the car on me. I know because I know the people from Bogota is roof, the capital city. Everybody is
It's
like
fast pace.
so. The fight, I gotta use. Look, those guys from Chile is like.
Did you hit it on the on the windshield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the guy, and then he like had like comprehension that they have some culture. We are for the third world, but we have to get some culture.
Yeah. Nah, I just I wish that people would see disabilities different, because in the U.S. it's just we have like the ADA laws where if they make a new building they have to consider
Yeah.
to make it accessible, and I noticed like even out here it's been a lot easier than
Yeah, in Bogota,
because
it's a lot easy for us.
Bogota's tough. I mean, at least here we were at the gym. We were able to push to the plaza and go get some
And
food.
this is a tourist town.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a tourist town.
Yeah. Like I went, during the game, I went out and bought this jersey, and just it was by U.S. standards, I'd say it was not as ADA accessible, but it was wheelchair friendly enough.
But
Yeah.
like yesterday, I don't know. And sometimes I not speak, but I listen. You want to enter the restaurant.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's being like
It's
look
not gonna
like a 5-star restaurant, but don't have
Yeah.
any a restaurant for a handicapped people.
Yeah.
So that's a start for.
Yeah. Fortunately, she
So,
let me
also
go
not
use
have
her
the ramp.
office.
Yeah,
Yeah. No ramp is one step.
but that's those things
Yeah.
make you a third world.
Yeah. But the employees were always willing to help
Yeah, I
out.
know.
And it's kind of a trade-off that you have to have, because the people here are just so friendly. And
Colombia.
yeah, and they're always kind of willing to help. And I noticed that when
they tell you, I don't know if you're feeling, we want to help you.
Yeah.
Because we know how that rule that respect my space.
Yeah. So we were we went shopping, and Joel and I were sitting outside on the sidewalk, and one of the guys he was selling something like fucking keychains or something. And he comes up and he starts talking to us, and he's trying to talk to me. He says, "Hey, are you," like, he asked me if I'm Mongolian. I said, "What? No, I'm not Mongolian." Then he said, "Oh, my sister, she married this Mongolian guy." And he's just talking, and he's like, "Yeah, and their kids, they come out and they got the slant eyes."
We are
Oh, so funny.
we are in. You know what? You in Colombia, you always be invited to a space.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with also and me, like.
Yeah.
And I say also, do you not touch the also American because you have to respect the space. No, I don't touch it. And I like with also is like, give my amor, my love,
Yeah.
because here it's like that.
No, it's what's really interesting is military veterans
Mm-hmm.
are a lot like that too.
You really?
Oh yeah, we do some weird gay shit like.
Yeah, because maybe the last time you see it alive.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
No, they're we show each other
Friendly,
like a lot
so
of
friendly,
love,
yes.
and well there was okay, so you've heard stories about Mason, our Mason.
Mm-hmm.
There was one time he was over at our friend's house. We had just we got back from something.
Who's Mason? I want to know Mason.
I hope you're gonna meet him. I think you and
Mason.
him are gonna get along.
He's the bad boy of the team.
Yeah, he's kind of he's the what's the right
The
way?
salty of the team.
He's not the salty, but he's very outgoing, you know. But so he passed out in my friend's bed, just belly down, and I said, oh, and they were both sleeping next to each other. I said, look at these, pinchy mercons, like, and so I transfer into the bed, and I transfer up next to one of them. He wakes up. I said, hey, shh, and I roll over on top of Mason and just start pounding away.
Oh my god!
But it's like what you were saying. Like we're not afraid to what we call I guess we would call like play grab ass.
Okay.
Like to just fuck around and just
So
just be boys, just to be boys,
Yeah, here with it, I was pregnant 12 years ago, and I threw out those guys.
Yeah.
It's like to me this week is like seeing my daughter growing up.
Mhm. Yeah, because you've been around the game long enough where you see.
Yeah, and me and Juan Pablo and me growing this sport here in Colombia, and to see those guys, it's like your son is getting degrees.
Yeah.
And is a professional, and to me this weekend,
Yeah.
The
No,
guy from
it's,
Argentina say, "Oh man, I can't take Argentina here. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
yeah.
I know is I'm happy that I go to Argentina. I can play rugby
Yeah.
because back in my times, in my young times, I just played rugby in United, even in Euro.
Yeah.
I saw in one picture from Foundation in Spain. Yeah, from two guys playing rugby, and I was like, wow, rugby in Spain.
Yeah.
The sport is growing.
It is.
And I saw a history too. You or Puerto Rican Power that you play in rugby in one court, basketball in one court, and people come to see just rugby.
Oh yeah.
You are talking with
yeah.
your
We
friend.
at the vet games they have different sports.
Uh-huh.
It's there's basketball, rugby, track field, hand cycling. And they decided to schedule the basketball championship at the same time as the rugby championship, and the courts were right next to each other.
Yeah.
And so, when the game first started, there was only a few people watching the rugby game. There was a lot of people watching basketball because everybody knows what basketball is.
Yeah, normal.
Yeah. But then once the game started, you hear basketball over here,
Boom,
and it's
boom.
boom, boom, boom. But then on the rugby court, you hear bah, bah, people going, oh. And then slowly, the crowd would move over. And by the halftime, there was nobody watching basketball.
Wow.
Only the family, only the family was
And
watching
the family
basketball.
is like,
Yeah, all the fans
doing the
were,
run sport.
yeah, all the fans that came to watch the games they said,
Yeah.
let's come watch rugby. Like, this is...
I feel happy this week.
Oh, it's been fun.
Then you come to Latin America and you can play rugby.
Yeah, if you would have...
Maybe you get mad for something, you get mad for nothing.
If you would have told me when I was 18 that, like, hey, one day you're going to go and you're going to go play rugby in Colombia, I'd say, you don't know, the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you... Yeah, you're crazy. What are you...
Like me, the first time, Brenda collects and can't I can just bunch of quads. I'm too strong. I was the ego,
Yeah.
But I was so open. All my life, I am open.
Yeah. When they... so in 2016 was when I first came to Colombia.
Okay.
And it was my friend, he called... I was living in Chicago.
Okay.
For the summer. My friend called me, said, hey, we need to get a team together and we're gonna go to Colombia. I said, oh, Colombia, South Carolina, because there's a city, South Carolina, Colombia. He said, no, we're going to Colombia, South America. I said, oh, shit. All right, let's go. And man, when I came here,
open too.
I came here and it was just incredible. You know, the atmosphere and just meeting the people. And that was my first time doing a kind of an international trip like that. You know, because before, you know, when I was on the U.S. developmental team, we traveled to Switzerland to play. And then I went to Canada, Vancouver, Canada to play.
World Cup, I think.
Yeah, well, that was in 2010.
Yeah,
I wasn't on the team. I got hurt in 2008.
Okay.
And Vancouver is only 6 hours drive from my house. Okay. So I said, hey, let's go see this, because I just got into I got into rugby in 2009. And then 2010, they were doing the World Cup. And I played with, do you know Will Grew, 2.0 from U.S.?
Will Grew, yeah.
Yeah, he's from my hometown.
Oh, really?
So he played for my club team, and I said, okay, let's go up and watch, we'll watch Will play for the U.S. team. And that's when I fell in love with the sport.
This sport, you touch it, you can't go away.
It's like getting infected, you know. I think that's what like the first time you get in a chair and then you hit someone, it's like getting bit by a bug, and you're just like, or doing a drug. Yeah. It becomes like a drug, and you're just like.
It's difficult to go out. Like I say, I remember the guy for the Lakeshore Demolition kicked out the game because we kind of forward. He was crying. I can at the time I don't speak it like the English. I speak it right now, and so I try to say something. It's like, so just the guy's crying.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know if he can play again, or because the triple amputee counts, so he's a paraplegic with some hair.
That's the thing is, there's
the volleyball I saw is he crying because he wanna play this game.
Yeah, there's people that their spinal cord, but their hands are too good, and they get classed out. Like Dave Mengen, for example. Internationally, he's classed out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But then they're letting in guys, that we see.
You know why is the problem here in Latin America? I thought this week, guys asked me something. In Latin America, we don't have a contact sport.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
In Latin America,
well, you have like able-bodied rugby. But you're talking about for wheelchairs?
Able-bodied rugby is like playing with your toys in the in your backyard.
Okay.
They play in the universities, like have fun or.
Yeah.
But real Latin America doesn't have a.
Yeah.
From Mexico to Argentina doesn't have a contact sport.
Yeah.
So, this is a contact sport. So for classified or for those guys who watching the game, it's like, wow, why they do that? So it's difficult for us.
Yeah.
It was difficult for me because I remember Charlie Ray put me on the floor and somebody I'm knocking on it.
Hold up one second. Yeah.
Bill.
What's up, man? Shit. All right, hold up one second. Damn it, Bill, close the fucking door.
It's closing.
Sorry about that, guys. That was wild, Bill. He was looking for my roommate. They're probably just getting back from dinner. Well, shit, we're already past 90 minutes. Should we wrap this thing up? What do you think?
Well, where are you at, man? You do the honor of the program.
No. Is there how about let's finish this with what's like your favorite rugby story? Like of traveling or
my favorite rugby story.
Like from like national championships or just?
I used to play for South Florida,
Yeah.
and we was in the second team. We was two teams in South Florida,
Okay.
and they put me. We were already in sectionals,
Yeah.
And I know, sorry, we was one team. Tampa had two teams, A and B,
Yeah.
and they split it up because they took about it. We beat South Florida, and we beat Tampa with Joe Soros in all the court to go to Paralympics,
Yeah.
and we beat it. And we the first time South Florida I can a sectional championship.
All right.
So that was a good time.
Yeah.
It's be able to give you the first time is
Yeah.
and everything in the life you will be the first is sorry.
No, it's yeah. And then
And
how did you guys end up? Did you guys end up going to nationals?
and we went to the nationals, man.
How'd you guys end up doing?
We still put me on the floor like several times and
Do you
almost can't play the whole tournament.
where was nationals hosted this year? Is it Lakeshore or?
I don't remember what my first national. I think it's Philadelphia.
Oh, it was in Philadelphia.
And I saw the first time snow in my life
Yeah.
in Philly.
What'd you think?
Well, it was the first snow, and then the next day I wake up to see the
Yeah.
mountain. No snow.
Not
I got
your,
a picture.
not your thing.
Yeah.
So did you have to? You probably had to go and buy clothes, huh?
Yeah.
Because like it's like Florida.
I got a picture when
Yeah.
those guys.
Yeah. Because Florida, you don't need a jacket ever.
Like this chilly.
Yeah. The weather here's been
I
nice
think
too.
it was in Philly, the national. I don't remember. I think it was a long time ago. The Orford National.
What'd you think? You know, the guys that we came here with, they all got sunburned yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we just went outside and they were like, "Wait, everybody's wearing, like long jackets and like this is like their winter.
no,
Like, we're getting like
because
sunburn."
you know what is here the weather is unstable.
Yeah.
So you see, it's almost raining. When I was waiting for the
A
bus.
little bit thunderstorm.
Yeah, thunderstorm.
The lightning.
So everybody is well, okay. I gotta wear jacket whole days.
Yeah.
You have your body heat, so
Mhm.
that's why they had the body heat, even if it's the sun, because here in Bogota is in my town I just wearing those jerseys.
Yeah.
You see, I don't have glove for this clothes. You just got this pants.
Yeah.
But here you have to, or it's raining, or it's cold, or it's sun. In Bogota weather is crazy.
No, it's you guys get a little bit of everything. Just
So
not enough snow.
So just we see with the jacket. That's it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap it up on that because we got a banquet to go to
Yeah,
like
cool.
25.
So
And I'm gonna be
nice
packing
to
up.
meet you,
I'm gonna be
man.
packing up my shit, and we got fucking 3
Yeah.
a.m. get up. So it's
Yeah.
been real, man.
yeah, thank you so much for inviting us.
Oh,
to play your
dude. And
team.
I hope you put that flag that we gave you up somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my daughter is gonna jump on.
Yeah.
But
Do you before we sign off, what do you think you'll come visit the U.S. sometime?
I wanna close my rugby career in the United States.
Yeah.
That's what I told my daughter. Well, my daughter is like she's like, man, Dad, you have to play your sport
Mhm.
because it's the thing you like,
Yeah.
I know she said me, I understand that you can't help me too much, but like this week, I
Yeah.
started working because
Well,
yeah, but just because her tell me,
well, I mean, you're my brother now. So if you're ever come visit, you have a place. I have a guest bedroom,
Okay.
and you're always welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Same with Joel. I'll speak for him. I know he's got
So
extra space. So.
like we say here, but the parcero.
Yeah. What's that translate to?
Parcero is like parcero in Colombia, añero is two words. When you do, parcero started with the guy who smoke with you, drink with you, do whatever you do,
Ah,
you
yeah.
know, do everything. The parcero who 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 knows you,
Yeah. It's
and
like
you know him.
yeah, it's like
Parcero, parcero.
it's like your homie.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
your homie,
Yeah, homie is what you'd say.
homie.
Yeah. That's like US slang
Yeah, it's
or
it's
like
land.
or like best friend.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you can say Q. You see here in Colombia, Q parcero, Q parcero. But the words become too most popular. But when you tell thank you parcero, it's like
Parcero.
parceros.
All right,
You
brother.
feel it?
We sign off on that,
It's
okay?
like I say parcero. That's it. It's like hola parcero. like flashing friend.
Yeah.
But when you say parcero, para las que sea, whatever you want.
Got it.
That's
Got it.
the words in Colombia. Parcero.
Parcero.
Mm-hmm.
We'll end it on that one.
Dale, papi.
Thanks for tuning in. Hey, thank you, brother.
No, thank you to you. Thank you to your team and enjoy this week.
Oh.
Back the road. Back to the road.
Hey, we'll see you again down the road.
Oh, cool.